Hey guys, it's your favorite braider Candy, and today I'm coming to you with another video. Of course, we're doing a tutorial showing you guys how I do my knotless braids, and I'm doing fairly I would say medium to large size. So I'm parting the hair now, parting the sections in the back. I'm using two different colors. Yes, I'm using 613 and a color number 1, which is the colors that she requested. So I'm starting off by separating the hair into 3, then starting with a regular braid, 1 revolution of braid. Then I add my first piece of hair, grabbing it with my index finger and just continue to do another revolution. Then I add another piece of braid, and I'm going to continue doing that until I get the desired thickness. Now, if you do not want the braid very thick, then you add smaller pieces, number 1, and you add less pieces, and then you would get thinner braid. But the thicker you want it, the more pieces you have to add. And that's what we are doing in order to get the medium look. All right. So for the first 3 rows, you will notice that I'm using only the color 613, which is her requested look. And guys, after I'm done doing this particular one, this first braid, I'm going to show you guys just a little variation that I did in order to switch it up based on, what I observed and what I thought was best. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and continue braiding as you usually would. Once you master that feeding portion of the style, then everything else is just, braiding all the way to the end like you regularly would with any old braid. All right, so now let me show you guys again, but I'm going to show you something different that I did compared to how I did the first one. So I split the hair into 3 parts, and I push my index finger under the middle section of the hair, and I start adding at this point. So as opposed to the first one where I did a whole full revolution before I started adding, this one I do not start the plait. I just push my finger under the middle part of the hair that I'm about to braid and start adding. And of course, I just continue to add as I did in the first braid until I get the desired thickness. All right. Why did I switch and start doing it adding earlier? Is because I feel like when you're doing a thicker braid, when you add the braids earlier, it gives a more consistent size. So the very roots does not look way skinnier than the size of the full braid, if you understand what I mean. All right, so the method that I used before would work if you're doing skinnier braids, but for this size braid, yeah, adding it early did give it a more consistent look. So it looks the same size from the top of the braid to, the bottom of the braid. Of course, except for the very tapered ends. All right, so let's continue the process so that you guys can see again from a different angle. We're going to go in, add my magic fingers. Let's jam. And separating the hair into 3 sections using my rat tail comb so you guys can see the separation. Now I am actually putting my finger underneath and adding the first piece of braid. 1 revolution, add the second piece, another revolution, add the third piece, another revolution, and another piece. All right. And if you guys notice, I am doing the tuck braid method. So what I'm doing is making sure that the black portion of her hair does not show on the front side of the braid. So I'm being careful to make sure that I cover her hair with the blonde color hair. And that is what we call the tuck method. So you won't have to have that two-toned look going along the braid. No, you're going to notice that for some of her braids, it's gonna have the two-tone look, but that was her desired look. She wanted some of them to be solid blonde, some of them to be solid black, and she wanted some of them to have that two-toned, what I call checkerboard look. So yeah, this one that I'm about to do, I believe, is going to be checkerboard. The two-tone look where it looks blended with the black and the the blonde. So I'm going to show you how you would add the hair in order to achieve that specific look. All right, so of course, making sure the hair is nice and sleek, separate into 3 sections. And yeah, let's get into it. All right, using my hands to hold the hair, pushing the index finger underneath the middle part, adding the first black piece, starting to braid 1 revolution, adding a second piece of black, another revolution, then I'm adding another piece of black again, and just continue the braiding. And now I'm about to introduce another piece of black, another. It's mostly black is going to be in this braid. It's going to be just a hint or a highlight of blonde, which I'm adding now. So I add 1 piece of blonde and braid down a little bit. And of course, I'm going to be adding a second piece of blonde and continue braiding. So there's a balance on both sides of the coins. You're not going to just see the blonde looking zigzag. Yeah, so that's why I added 2 pieces. So yeah, continue braiding as you usually would, and yeah, you would see that you have that blended look for this particular braid. And yeah, don't worry about it. The look is going to come through. Yes, at the end, you're going to see the vision. When she first showed it to me, I'm like, are you sure? She's like, yes, that's what I want. She always, that's what I like about this client of mine. She's a young one, but she knows exactly what she wants when she wants what she wants. All right. So I don't question it. I just fulfill the desires. All right. So now we're going to go in with a full solid black and add in the first piece. I figure that you guys get it by now. It's just a matter of practice. Practice makes perfect. So the more you do it, it's the easier it is. Most people find it super duper easy to do knotless. I am not one of those people that find it super easy to do knotless, and you guys might might agree, because I don't think I have the greatest knotless braids on the planet. I still have a ways to go in terms of, tightening up my skills, to make them look way, more appealing to the eyes. But they do what they're supposed to do, which is, take the tension off of the roots of your braids. Once they are freshly braided, you can pull them up in a ponytail. You can maneuver and manipulate them without fear of it pulling on your hair, or it being too tight. So it achieves what it's supposed to achieve. I just feel like I need to, tighten up my skills so that they look flawless. Okay. All right. So we're just continuing to braid, guys. And yeah, so this is how it would look. That's me showing you guys the 3 different looks. Yes, the blonde. And guys, look, yeah, now we're starting to see the vision come to light. Yeah, some solid blonde, some solid black, and then the blended one. I think I like it. I mean, I wouldn't think of doing it to my hair, but now that I've seen it, I think I definitely like it, and I would actually rock it. All right, so let's finish up. This is the last one that I'm gonna show you guys. She's doing a middle part. She's a middle part kind of girl, so she's always going for her center part, as a means of styling her braids. So we're gonna just continue to do as we were doing before. As far as the number of packs that I used for this style, I did use here from 2 packs of the black. I did not use the full 2 packs. I believe I used a pack and a piece. And these are the packages that have 3x bundles in each pack. But I know I used the entire 1 pack of blonde. So it's 1 pack of blonde and 1 pack and some of the black. So get yourself 2 packs of black and 1 pack of blonde, and you should be just fine to achieve this style. Yeah. And again, this is the 52 inches, colors number 1 and number 613, if you're trying to, get the exact look. All right. So we're on the finishing, just putting the last finishing touches into the style. And of course, once you're done braiding, unfortunately, it's not over. There are still a few steps remaining in order to make the hair look nice and sleek, get rid of the stiffness. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna do once we're done. And let's do a zoom so that you guys can see it. Yeah, it looks pretty good in my opinion. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. So we're all done with the installation, guys, and yeah, I like it. I really, really like it. So let's go ahead now and do the hot water process. You cannot skip this step if you're braiding. It makes a huge difference. Okay, a whole lot of difference if you hot water the hair. Gets rid of the stiffness, gets rid of the frizzes and the flyaways, and just gives your hairstyle a more polished look. All right, so I hot watered it and then I went ahead and add some mousse, which also is a means of adding a nice healthy shine, and it gives it a little bit of smell good. So yeah, guys, this is how her hair turned out. Yes, love, 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 love it, love it, love it. All right, and again, the blend, it looks so good with the pop of blonde underneath, and then the blended blonde and black mix. Yeah, I think it works. So thank you guys for watching my channel. I do urge you to subscribe if you're not yet subscribed, so you can become a part of the Natural Hair Dynamics gang and not miss another video. I do post on Wednesdays and Saturdays, so be sure to follow, be sure to comment down below and let me know if you would rock this style. Appreciate you guys. Much love, peace, and we will talk on my next one. Bye bye.